Hello, my name is Charlotte and welcome to my Unit 4 Milestone video on consumer price indexing and inflation. Have you ever looked at your breakfast and think about the price changes for these foods over the years and how it's affecting the cost of living and inflation? Well, in this video, I will look at the consumer price index of these breakfast foods and calculate its effects on inflation. These foods, eggs, bread, coffee, milk, bananas, and oranges, are grouped into a category labeled food and beverages that make up 15.2% of the whole consumer price index basket. You can find the consumer price index of these foods in the Bureau of Labor Statistics website. Consumer Price Index, or CPI, measured average price paid by an urban consumer for a fixed market basket of consumption goods and services. The Bureau of Labor Statistics calculates this on a monthly basis, and we can find those results on their website. Here are the CPI results for the month of August in the years 2014, 15, and 16. The total cost of the CPI market basket for these foods in 2014 is $14.29, in 2015 is $14.63, and 2016 is $12.18. To calculate for CPI, you take the cost of the CPI basket at current period prices and divide it by the cost of CPI basket at base period prices multiplied by 100. And we will set 2014 as the base period price. Since 2014 is set at the base year, the CPI is 100. In 2015 it has increased to 102, and in 2016 it has decreased to 85. Now that we have these numbers, we can find the inflation rate. To find the inflation rate, you take the CPI in the current year and subtract the CPI in the previous year, divided by the CPI in the previous year multiplied by 100. As you can see, the inflation rate in 2015 increased from its base by 2%, and in 2016 it decreased by a negative 17%, which would be considered deflation. So it looks like we've been paying a lot less for our groceries in 2016. So why look at CPI and inflation rate? Well, the government can use this information in making financial decisions and adjust tax rates, and we all know that inflation can influence the wage rate. We can look at past CPI results and try to relate them to disasters such as crop failures and droughts, or even salary changes. And we can also look at the severe fluctuations in economy and try to figure out what's going on and why. For example, going back to this inflation results, we can see that there was a deflation rate of 17% in 2016, which is considered a rare event. So I did some research on the net to find out what was going on in 2016, and I found this article. The story of supermarket stocks and deflation in 2016. It looks like the strengthening of the US dollar has been the key reason behind the declining food prices in 2016. A stronger dollar dampened exports while boosting imports, thereby increasing domestic supply. And that could explain the 17% deflation in 2016. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video, and have a good day.